Hey Paul, what's that plant?
Well, that is a dragon tree. It's actually related to asparagus, and it's a really amazing succulent native to the Canary Islands. It grows into a tree, and they're really slow growers though. So this thing is like 7 years old. You know, I got it really small, but it's gonna take another 10 or 20 years before it gets really anything of valuable size, a big size. But in the wild, these guys can reach something like 70 feet tall. Their resin is used to actually stain wood. Really interesting facts about this tree, or succulent, I guess. But what I like about it is that eventually it's self-cleaning, so you can see how easy it is just to pull these off. They get a little burn back from the intense sun and frost of Southern California, but they take off, and in time you can see a lot of these really big specimens. I've seen a couple of really big ones in Coronado. There's some big ones at the zoo and safari park. So throughout San Diego County you can find just huge examples of this plant. I can't wait for this guy to get big, but really amazing succulent. Like I said, it does pretty well in Southern California climate. It doesn't need much water, it's drought tolerant, and it does make greenish white flowers, but this one obviously is too young to flower. And basically, we'll insert a picture so you can see the full scope and scale of this amazing plant. But imagine just like 100 of these on a big trunk, and that's eventually what it will turn into. So, and it's kind of like other succulents where you could break them off and then regrow them and propagate them. However, you can see we got a little yellow from the intense heat that we had this summer, so it's nothing really concerning. I just wish it had a little bit more shade in this spot. I picked a really hot, dry spot for this plant, but I think a little shade. So I planted a tree next to it, a Grevillea silky oak, so in a few years hopefully it will give it some shade and this guy will take off a bit more. So Dracaena drago, also known as the dragon tree. It's a very interesting, amazing succulent. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed our episode here. Give us a like and a subscribe here, and you'll see plenty more. Bam!